Hello everyone, it is your host, OwanTanSoup, back with another Splatoon 2 commentary video. I know I don't do these often, but I kind of had fun making the last one. And I kind of had something I want to talk about now, and I thought it'd just be perfect to make a video on it. So, as we all know, the final Splatfest for the final Splatfest for Splatoon 2 will be coming up shortly, Chaos vs. Order, and it got me thinking back to the Splatoon 1 Splatfest, which was Callie versus Marie, right? But with that Splatfest, it decided who got kidnapped in the next game, Either Callie got kidnapped or Marie got kidnapped, but since Marie won, then Marie didn't get kidnapped. And they've already kind of confirmed that, well, at least with the dialogue that Pearl Marina had during the announcement of the Chaos vs. Order Splatfest, that this this Splatfest is big. It's really important. Like, it's gonna decide a lot of things that happens in the next game. So that got me thinking, since the Splatfest clearly hasn't happened yet, does that mean that they haven't even started developing Splatoon 2? Cause like, if you don't know what you're gonna do, how are you gonna start developing for it? Cause we haven't decided if the world's gonna be in chaos or the world's gonna be in order. And the thing with the Callie versus Marie thing, right, it's that those plot threads are pretty interchangeable. Like, if Callie won, you could still develop the story and have it make sense, Like, this deciding who got kidnapped, that wasn't a super big plot thread. Like, Marie could have been kidnapped and the story would have worked out fine. But with Splatoon 2, since this is such a big decision, you can't really just swap out all the details like that and have it still make sense at least. I mean, you could, but just be really bad probably. So, unless for some reason they decided that they will develop both, and then whoever wins, they just use that one, which just seems like it would be a real waste of time, I don't think that they're gonna start developing the game, So that means that we could still be waiting quite a while till the next game comes out, which sucks, because like the Splatoon 2 updates are starting to come to a close, One other thing I thought of is that, okay, so I have this article here. It says that Splatoon 2 began development around October of 2015, right? So that was a few months after the original game came out, okay? And it was a smash success. Everyone loved it. It sold pretty well. I mean, I guess they didn't have all the sales number like that early on, but it was a hit. It was really popular. And since the Switch was coming out, they're like, oh shoot, we need to get this thing on the Switch so even more people can play it, since the Switch did so well. So that means that they started development pretty quickly, because they wanted to make sure that this title could come out pretty quickly, They could keep the momentum that Splatoon 1 gave them and just keep it going with Splatoon 2 on this new console, which did do really well. If it didn't do really well, then it would be a different story, But the thing is, we're only in year 2 or 3, or with the 2-year anniversary. We're still only in the second year of the Switch, right? Which means the next console, that's not coming out for a while. So I'm thinking, are they going to put Splatoon 3 on the Switch, or are they going to put it on the next big new fancy Nintendo console? Because if they're not putting it on the Switch, we could be waiting up to, like, possibly, I don't know, I feel like 8 years maybe? If it's a title that comes out early on the next console, because I feel like the Switch is going to last longer than 6 years, since it's doing as good as it is right now. So it's probably going to have a pretty decent lifespan, but that means that we're going to have to be waiting a long time for the next game, which sucks. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this earlier, but we're not getting any more updates. I'll let you know. Well, we're going to stop getting updates very soon, so that means that we're just going to have the same game. We're just going to have the same game for forever, and then won't people lose interest? Like, maybe that won't happen. Well, I hope it doesn't happen. That'd be a really bad business decision to wait that long till the next game comes out. And so yeah, that's really all I have to talk about in this video, you know? I know it's not a long video, not the most professional video, but I just wanted to get my ideas like recorded down before I forgot all about them, you know? So, if you guys have any ideas on the release date of Splatoon 2, or there's just anything you want to talk to me about in Splatoon 2, be sure to leave a comment, you know, I go through all the comments, you know, I reply to as many as I can, you know, well, let's start a discussion, why not, because, you know, I just love talking to people in the comments, it really makes my day, honestly. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, that's about it. So, until I see you guys in the next video, goodbye!